I'm back. I've grown my beard now for 4 months, but today I've decided to do some drawing, so I'm going to draw Mikoto Misaka from Railgun. I watch the Index and then the Railgun series, and it's quite enjoyable to watch. So I've got Misaka here doing her Railgun move, and I thought this would suit my style. It'd be a good thing to get back into, not too technical, to do as a drawing. Now, I think it's going to be quite interesting. I've got my A4 piece of paper, so I really need to get the shapes up right, the symmetry going by. So I will do a hard drawing, but I'll see how I go. So I'm going to start up here. Got to make sure, just making sure. Okay, lovely. Just seeing what you all can see. All right, let's get to it. So as I'm drawing here, I'm thinking, I look at it, and then I look at the picture, and I visualize it. And I quite like drawing this. I want to see how good I can do, just by doing it this method. No need. It's about finding your own niche and really doing it. It's never going to be perfect, but oh well. I enjoy it. It's the way that I like to draw. Instead of doing the shapes. And I can sort of add my own character, my own flair to it. It's never going to be exactly the same. I really like anime because it's pretty much just simple shapes. You can really get away. I have intention of writing a light novel. Actually, I've got ideas. I've written down. I also watched Dan Maki, if that's how you pronounce it, and I really enjoyed that. It was really quite good. I like the whole storyline and the level system and the monsters. It's really quite enjoyable. Now I need to connect a line down. I need to get the basic shape and then sort of play with it in. This is the top of the arm here. Okay. Go. Okay, so I've done it a lot higher. It's not completely accurate, but I can sort of fill in. So that almost like the base is going to be here now. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. So the bottom, I've actually shortened the picture, so I must be mindful. So it's really the base of it's here now. Something I have to be. So that, I guess, is one of the flaws to the way I'm drawing here. Now I must be mindful. There's a finger here. Okay. That's good. The thumb will be there. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to go to the other side of the hair now to just get that basic straight shape. I've got the cord here. It's just right here by my hand. Unfortunately, the second webcam does not give me the freedom to have it other way. But that's okay. I'm really happy. This is a really nice setup. Gives me the capacity to come on here, draw live, have some fun. You know, I'm really, really happy to be back drawing. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Now I must be mindful here, there's all these shapes and I might have to cut one out due to how far I've come across already, and the size might not be complete. So I might actually cut it based on the width of her face. I'm going to add some symmetry in here. I think it's going to be important that I do the air. I have to be mindful of where the actual air is. The lightning that comes through. Cool. And Mikoto's jawlines somewhat there. I can always fix that up. I'm going to do this at the neckline here. Okay. The hair based on the picture, I'm satisfied with how it's flared. Again, I can change it and fix it up. It's really the facial symmetry that will kill the picture if I'm off on that. So that's something I have to be very mindful of. As humans, we like symmetry. Lovely. Yeah. We use our imagination to where the arm's going to go there. So how's that looking? I just want to see what you guys. Here we are. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Pretty happy with how it's slightly coming together. Aha. Oh, this speed growth too. This is, I have trimmed it. So actually longer, bushier. But I have a wonderful hairdresser and she trimmed it very well. Okay, now let's go back to this picture. Now I want to get the face quite good and get the hands ready. Okay. I must be mindful with my hand jabs as well. It's not charcoal. I gotta be mindful. Aha, so these two things here are separate. And I think I should complete them, because I may have made a mistake here. As you can see. Aha. And now we want the finger to appear. So we need the so the hands I may need to redo. This is quite hard. I want to see if this eraser works. Beautiful, it does. That's fine, I'm happy to reset. I might start from the top again and work my way down. Just so I can get that basic shape. I need to get that top here. Lovely. This gap needs to be filled in too. There's too much space there, as opposed to the image up top. So realistically, I think it should start here. There'll be a slight shade in there. So I'm quite happy with how that hand is there. I want to do a completion here. So the face, the issue is the face up here, but the hand is here, and the hand's supposed to be next to the face. So I guess it's where the off is, but it's okay. I can make out. My question is, how well can I recover? This will be fun. My finger, I believe, is a bit fatter. It's interesting because the finger's so curved as well. So I've really got to do some shape. And it's interesting because it's supposedly right. Then I'm going to have to do like a little thing like shadow. That's the thing. But it's interesting, I get a concept here. Like there's an L there. And it's sort of, if I do that correctly in the end, it gives me another idea to do a fingernail. And we've got the shadow here. Oh, for that fingernail, which I find very interesting. So reset finger, could be mindful of what the knuckles are. Knuckle here, but we don't want it too oddly shaped. It is a girl's hand, it's a young girl's hand I'm trying to draw here too. So this finger looks super fat, so I will have to play with that. This looks like not natural. But then the knuckle. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Like honestly, if I'm not drawing so long, I'll do some shade in the hair. I can pump out the charcoal pen soon. Now the chin, we have an ear up here and the lines of the jumper. So we can actually elongate the face. The face is like here. We can elongate it. Again, to keep the girlish features, we don't want much of a jawline. She's a girl. She's not a woman yet. We need to keep those features. The hands obviously not going to touch, so that's okay. So pointed chin, very typical. So again, I've got a compromise here, which I'm okay with doing. Neck. And what I could probably do is hair or add something in there to sort of compensate. So the shadows are going to have to be a little bit different too. I'm totally okay with that. I might actually see if I can. I'll have to theatrically, maybe add the lightning in the end. But I'm okay with that. It's pretty good. This is pretty good. It's like a challenge and a good welcome back into drawing. Now the hair. The hair is very important. And the eye symmetry. I will have to get that in. But I want to give myself... see, even the thumbs there, so I've got to make up so much. What have I done? So I was chatting to myself here, thinking about how I can correct the mistake I've made. It's okay. Nice, a sharp line there. I'm starting to feel a bit better now. Lovely, so that's what we've got so far. I want to say what you all can see. Ah, okay. I see. I'm happy so far. Oh, like I said, the hair. This is going to be very important that I correct it. The out of my hair is... So I'll see if I can get this hairline for Mikoto correct. That's fine, it's in there for any irregularities. But we need some sharpness in the hair, which I can fix up. And also the separation, I feel it was important as well. Like this isn't necessarily I have to go through, it's just sketching here slightly. I will have to come back and correct. And the sharp line there. Hairline comes all the way up. on that. It's a very unique anime hairstyle. And then the face is thin because it's new. There's no really obesity or anything yet. Or definitely in Japanese culture, since this is Japanese anime. Or was a majority as opposed to Western. No offense to them. Okay. Hair. Now I can do a shadow hair from the jaw, but I think I'd like to come in then. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just got a notification here. I'm very interested to see what it has to say. Okay. I missed out on something big. How did I do that? So originally I was correct. Rats. That's okay. I had a trade on and I got out early with some profit. I missed out on a equivalent of 50 pips. Oh well, you're not going to get them all, and I'm okay with that. Oh well, next time. But I wasn't to know. The news was freak news. Something about the trade deal in China is now over. So there's no deal between China and America. So no more cheap labor for America, I guess. In that sense. Since the wonderful thing about you're able to make so much more in China. That's very interesting. Now I'm going to have to do my own variants of hair here. But I have to make up for where I've stuffed up. This show's fun. I'm gonna not necessarily do the lightning bolt. I don't feel I have the factor to deliver. That's fine, happy with how that's going so far. The ear, symmetry's okay. There's another hair there. Now something very important, then the mouth can be there. But I need to get the eyes correct, and I might have to. The symmetry. We don't want too much space. The face here. It might look difficult, but when I fill this out, that shade's killed me. And then I can correct the face with some shape, which I'm happy to do because we've got shading to come in as well. So it doesn't, the face doesn't appear as wide and unsymmetrical. So I can shade in there and I'll add those corrections in I feel necessary. That's very important, as in here. But these eyes have that symmetry again. We've got that shadow come in. And we've got the eye peering over that way. The eyes are very interesting. I need to, there's so much shape there, and shade. It's very unique. Okay. The clear bubble there. And we're gonna have one on this side too, which is okay between. But then the actual eye itself, I need to come down. Satisfying. So how's that looking on your part? Aha! Slowly but surely, it's coming to fruition. Very happy. Very happy. Lovely, 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 lovely. I got a message from my wife. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Aha, okay, lovely. Now I must continue. So I've done a lot of compromise here, and I'm okay. Now if I did the nose is just a line, but it's going to be so important. The mouth is there. This one. I'm fairly happy with that. Let's continue with the eyes. Another light bubble. Just leave them. Just trust it. It's done. It's in. Very important is the shade and the highlight. Compass the eyebrows, or the eyelids are thicker. like there's so much more detail I can add to the hair. The nail, the hair. It's about that little bit of less detail adds to the face. I'll try and colour these in here. But in a certain interesting thing is her eyes are brown. And this, a lovely brown pencil here. Wonderful. I just want to add that colour, even if it's just light. I think that even if it's a black and white drawing, it's that effect I really appreciate. Yeah. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm pretty satisfied without having drawing in for like 3 months. That I'm able to do this calmly in the computer. Now I'm pretty happy. The drawing's very different. It is my own, but I'm fairly happy with how it's come out. There's a lot more detail I need to do on the hair, but I will practice some things. I will complete the hair. We've got our little Tokyo would emblem. It's very... I've got a shadow that's supposed to come in this t-shirt here. Now it's adding in the symmetry where I believe it needs to be. There's some shadow too, so I've got my chocolate pencil there I can have a play with to try not to ruin this picture. But the wonderful thing is the hair is quite simple, which is good. It's very typical about my hair. So I'm able to correct. I wonder if I can do some things in here. Aha, so that effectiveness that I was going for again. But I want to look like a dirty drawing, so like, and as in like, when I think of that, I think of like, as in, not in, as in hentai, but more like someone who's been out in the dirt, and I don't want to ruin something if it doesn't need these extra lines. I think I should really just add them to the hair to give that symmetry. It almost looks, yeah, and I think this is where a stroke is important too. So, the news that I got earlier about the trade was that Trump has cancelled the trade deal with China, so which is interesting, is going to be problematic for the future. Really, and this is because of they really are blaming China for the COVID-19. I don't think he didn't have enough control over America and the people. The people over there, questionable their behaviour and belief in the government. Even if they believe in the government, they still I don't think it necessarily would have worked, which is very unfortunate. And I guess they have to pay for it. They've had so many deaths. It's so unfortunate, I think I'm really running out with the charcoal, so I'm going to give the charcoal a rest. And I think when you really do, if you want to have a government of power, you need to be confident in them and their capacity to deal with something. And unfortunately, so many people got sick and died. It's really bad. I don't think it'll ever be functional, never be good so much. I don't know. I really think I stuffed it out, the charcoal, Really not happy with how I've done that. I like pushing it there. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I must be mindful. I just realised of what I say to the AI on Google. I don't want to get unnecessary strikes for not actually putting up political opinion. But we're getting way off track here. I don't want to talk about that. I wish prosperity for everyone in America and all the best. I really do. I don't want to see any harm come to anyone in the world. And I hope that they can resolve their issues and come out of it. It would be really nice to see. I'd really like to see. Honestly, based on what I do, I might do some more like tutorials and work on technique refinement. But I'm really not too sure. Say like a strand of hair. What I can add to this picture. Like I can do the shading. Darken the lines, I'm honestly happy with how I've done. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna finish it there. I've had a great day. I'm wishing you all the best. I really do. And